I think that just sets you up for success. I think that's what Team Spirit generally look for, and they just scale as an overall 5-man unit. The last pick Legion's going to give you a really good Dispel versus Bane and Warlock. It's one of those old school hard counters, and you have the lockdown for the Tide where OG don't have a save for that duel. Now the one thing OG got going for him that I do put a lot of faith in is Pangolier, because that hero is absolutely ridiculous.
I knew you were going to say Pango.
And I mean, if it gets rolling here, you throw some bonds in the fight, you grip somebody else, you're just rolling through with a Ravage on top. Yeah, that team fight becomes pretty disgusting, and you might be able to outpace Team Spirit here. Get the Alk to a point where he's 5 or 6k gold ahead of PA. You have a decent shot to just win the game off that alone, and even potentially Roche and go high ground early.
Yeah, but you're going to lose the lane. It's up against an Earthshaker.
That's my issue. I really feel like Team Spirit are going to free farm 3 lanes here. I think it's pretty hard to stop. The mid is, yeah, like you can win this on these melee matchups, but you had the counter pick, and Shaker does pretty damn well here.
That's a lie. Melee versus melee, you can't beat Shaker.
Probably not.
To believe
but even if Pango's a little bit behind, you know, you still have a Pango, so maybe you feel good about it. I just think these side lanes are also going to go really well for Spirit. Warlock does nothing to Legion. Literally nothing. You don't have spells versus him. And I think PA Venge... It's a tough lane, man. It's a really strong silence for Spirit, which is why I slightly favor them here, because I think when you have so much scalability, so much fundamental strength in your draft, and your lanes aren't even going to lose, I mean, they'd probably just feel great about it. So I think there's some, you know, there's some ambition here for OG in terms of...
I like how you said, but I don't think either team's outdrafted, and then went on to say how Team Spirit are like very favored thanks to their draft.
I mean, that's just my perception, right? The thing about OG, and particularly Seb, and what makes him a very strong player historically, but also his team, they have their own vision for how that game's going to progress, and a lot of times it's based off very little things coming together or a timing that they understand better than their opponents, and that's what they pick towards. So here, this last pick, Alk, I mean, Alchemist has been an OG signature for every iteration of this team for a reason, because Alk is one of the strongest timing carries in all of Dota ever. If you hit a peak with this hero at the right time, you just win. Straight up. There's no counter to it. And so that's what they're going for here. Create a situation where the Alk is ahead of the Phantom Assassin, and maybe Yatoro can't join those fights as strongly as he did yesterday, where he was just jumping into everything and having an absolute free-for-all. You jump in a fight, the Alk shows up with like a 12-13 minute radiance, kills you. All of a sudden, this game starts going real fast in OG's favor.
How is that Alk versus PA matchup overall? Because, like, I assume Alk isn't the most upset by it because he does get enough farm, he can get a pretty fast AC, right?
Oh, self-stun? He's dead.
He's dead. Collapse. Calmly turns around, one swipe, gets a first blood. Okay.
Nice little fogging here by Team Spirit. Will catch Yuragi off guard and put the gold straight into Collapse's pocket. He is going to be very farmed this game. No way around it. So
it's definitely going into the low light reel for many a viewer. I've seen a lot of people criticizing Yuragi lately.
that is slow it down too, huh? I mean, come on, dirty there. On a silver platter.
Denied.
Quite happy about that one. Little facepalm for him. Look at that, nice lat. Sign of respect.
You expect Yuragi to do better.
That's right.
That's why they're alive.
It's a rough sign for OG. Though one thing they have going for them is this Tide Hunter is having a very good time in lane and shutting down Yatoro early a bit, doing better than maybe I expected in this Venge PA lane, but they played bottom very well here. So the Bane and the Tide gonna have their go.
Dire are scanning.
That is the PA problem. Can you click spells on the Phantom Assassin?
Dire's
Yuragi
is under attack.
Big kill. A pick off on the Alchemist, and maybe a bit more. Seb, who is sitting behind Yuragi, looking to save him with a Nightmare, but the damage, they just executed too quickly. Team Spirit.
You can bring Team Spirit back.
Oh, look at Seb. He solo smokes up, TP's back to the tier 2 because he knows somebody's going to be farming over here. It's going to be Yatoro. Perfect. Fine for Seb.
They have the damage. He does have BKB here on Yatoro.
Oh, you're right.
He's going to try and kill him?
He's going to go for the kill on Seb. Oh, he's got the duel. The duel actually goes up on Seb instead of BZM. Maybe it's still fine. After all, BZM has an Aegis.
Swash.
Jumps over to the living man and TP's away. He's good. very smooth stuff.
They might even get the Careful on these deep goes. The BKBs are up for Team Spirit right now on collapsing Yatoro, so they can just go in with a double BKB core duel and burst somebody. MC, you are not tanky, my friend.
Not against this physical damage and minus armor combo that they have.
And now you're just getting routed. Like Yatoro, he has Deso up. These are charges. You give up a fight. BZM wants to take it. No Ravage.
Nice Fisher. Helping Maposhka, who would have been the target. Yuragi does manage to get off the concoction, though.
This is such an awkward fight for OG. You don't have Golem here.
And this Roche contest terrorized Mira. He's had some crazy terrorize around the Roche pit this tournament, but that one will
he has Ags. He's gonna start poking him down. They're waiting for the BKBs. That's what Team Spirit want right now. 25 seconds for the 2 core BKBs to be able to re-engage off another duel. They do not want to fight without it, and MC knows they do not want to fight without it. Get broken.
Is he going to be able to get it off? No, he gets it off. The Nightmare protected him just long enough. No chance for a duel. The Ravage goes down, and the fight is won immediately.
Cool, they even get Yatoro on the TP. Does Collapse know about it? If he doesn't, you duel this Tide, you assemble Aeon. That is a completely different fight.
But what if an Echo Slam hits instead? They take out the Warlock immediately, but a fast buyback. They have control of this outpost. So this is dangerous. They're going to get the Fiend's Grip. Oh, managed to get a cleanse out from Collapse.
You have to reset
hop away. A lot of ults being used there. Fiend's Grip, as well as the Rolling Thunder. So Team Spirit.
Damage.
A little luck is a pretty good strategy right now. Yatoro,
And I command.
he wants that Warlock with the dagger. You know he wants Kid Track right now.
Oh, he spots Seb. That's even better. He gets Seb, and now he goes for Kid Track as well. Ghost Scepter protects him for a moment. He's going to use the Golem. Double Golem. Thanks to the refresher. Yatoro, he needs to hop away. So he's going for MC. Got the duel on MC. And this is not enough to protect him, but it is enough to get a rough Ravage. Making it get away. No, Laurel is there. Bounces immediately.
Smell blood.
The stuns. Yuragi now trying to run, but he can't get out. Too many stuns here. Too much hold. OG. They've been winning all of these fights. Oh, the blink away. Brambles, BKB. He walks through it all.
No mana.
Dire's middle tower is under
They're going to chase him all the way into the base. Nobody alive on the side of OG, so they could just keep going. 4 dead on the side now. Smoked up, pushing over the river.
Who do you even want to break this if you're OG? Oh, what a high ground ward.
An Alchemist caught a duel 1.
Just walked into it, man.
MC is Antis has now been popped. They spotted Seb. Arl turns back around. He's going to break that Tidehunter for now. Did manage to get out the Ravage. Hit some of the heroes on the side there from Team Spirit. BKB, the Basher. BZM trying to stop these heroes as much as possible. Only getting Maposhka, but now he found Laurel. Arl, that's perfect. BZM picks up the double.
He is holding this game together for OG right now. Nothing is going well for them outside of this Pangolier. Yuragi didn't even get back to that fight in time.
Oh, that Shadow Blade! It breaks Yatoro. He's like, wait a minute, there's somebody around here trying to blink away. Seb chases after him.
Couldn't get it, he got silenced.
Oh no, he got the Mindbreaker! Maybe it's still good enough though. They're gonna buy back and try and TP onto this portal. Yatoro is dead, and you said time, and then you could depend on Yuragi's. He just needs 40 seconds.
Dire's bottom
Team Spirit know this though. They know the clock. They know they have 40 seconds in a fight where if Yuragi dies, might just be it.
Yeah. And there's a tier 2 up at the top lane, so possible that OG just gives this up, but no. Rolling Thunder interrupts them, and it's doing a lot of damage. Even just the mana burn is being really debilitating. Nicely chaining up that stun to get it with the Ravage as well. Mira is not going to be able to get out that Shadow Ball, but MC is going to be targeted by Yatoro. Gets off the cheese. Yatoro now is down. 2.5 minutes left on that Aegis. They're going to try and hold him back with the Fiend's Grip. Maposhka, that's his first life thanks to that Aghanim Scepter. Starts throwing away some magic missiles. Second life, first life rather, of the PA.
Found Collapse.
On the side, Collapse is going to die.
No duel.
PA comes back up in. No duel opportunity here. PA and Laurel. What are they up to? Laurel jumped back in, finished off Seb. Terrorize coming in. BZM dodged it with the roll. Nicely done. Yatoro pounces immediately onto the Warlock. Kills him. Can he get more though? Oh, Laurel doing so much damage. He didn't need Yatoro, but Yatoro is being controlled up by BZM, who continues to carry these fights for OG.
It's a ridiculous amount. MC gonna force it. You gotta remember, this is OG without core buybacks.
Bouncing around, the damage is limited while he's Shadow Realmed, but eventually comes down. Collapse though. does have that 25. So it frees him up with the Dispel. Jump in with the concoction. Look at this out.
Oh, aggressive.
Straight for collapse. Not enough. He got stunned. It's not enough. Oh, it's all going to fall apart now for OG as Yatoro comes in, slicing and dicing his way through the OG side. BZM, oh, now he's got the Pego. The one person who maybe could have salvaged this one.
Have to be
KB, though.
It has to be Ravage jump into he gets bursted off of the Pangolier damage. They do have enough that they can land it all. Miposhka just running in, does not want to let it happen.
Any sort of vision, he stops the blink of BZM. That's something.
They don't see MC.
They're just gonna try and kill the Miposhka illusion. Yeah, they deal with that, but now it means they have no rolling thunder. Oh no, he got hit by a bash. Now we get dueled up. He's dead. Die back. Now it's just MC and Seb, and there's no way they have the damage to stop Yatoro. He's just gonna hit the throne. Jumps in to help out with the kill on Seb, but Team Spirit will manage to get it. Game 1 is taken by them. It was a close back and forth game, but Team Spirit, ever the clutch team, will clutch it out one more time.
There's so many small plays.